Now, listen, you guys, Doja Cat is facing a lot of backlash after that interaction that she had with a fan. And, shortly after she decided to go on her socials to talk smack about that fan. And we're also going to be discussing about Governor Newsom and, him revealing to us that, in fact, he might be a bub. We're also going to be discussing about Tyla and, her pledge to the navies, as well as academics talking smack about Nicki Minaj. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Mahlamini. I'm talking about Doja Cat. So, what had happened is that a fan posted a video of his interaction with Doja Cat. And from that video, honestly, I didn't see any awkwardness. I felt like they were vibing on the same frequency, at least at first glance. However, obviously, after what Doja Cat had posted afterwards, I had to go back and revisit to see if there were any signs that something was off in this video. But if I'm going to be honest with you, at first glance, it did look to me like people who were, on the same page, people who were, I don't know, happy with whatever that was going on. The love, according to me, was, seemed pretty much reciprocal. But let me just insert that video and then I'll catch you guys after that.
Doja Cat, because she's the iconic girl.
Period!
No, bitch, you deserve it. Literally, and if you ever want anything more, I got you, always. This is the girl right here. I love you, God. Thank you so much.
Happy Pride Month!
Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja? What's your real name?
Ami.
Ami, so nice to meet you, girl.
Nice
You're
to meet
beautiful.
you.
I hope you have the best night. You're literally everything in life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Period!
My girl, Ami. Love you, dog. Don't say thank you.
You smell great.
Well, you saw that video, you guys. So it seems like in that video, Doja Cat was expressing that, oh my God, give me your shirt to promote. Apparently, this guy has got a, t-shirt brand or whatever that he has going on for Pride. And after, I guess, seeing how that video was trending, this is what Mahlamini decided to post on her Twitter. She said, I threw that musty behind, shirt away, by the way. And then she said, bottom line is, I will smile at you, but it doesn't mean I F with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even effing know me. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes. And he didn't even know my effing name to be touching me and kissing me on my face like that. It's crazy. Okay, so I guess after rewatching the video, Doja Cat realized that the guy was actually doing a little bit too much. And it did seem to me that maybe they had taken a little bit of drinks, I don't know, but it does look like they're a little bit tipsy. Both of them maybe. So maybe later that's when she was like, actually, I didn't like this. And then another person said, girl, I thought you said he smelled good. And she said he did. But I don't like how comfortable he was touching me and kissing me without asking, for permission. Now, first of all, Doja Cat is valid. If that's how she felt, by their interaction, her feelings are totally valid. She is not obligated to be accommodating somebody being too close in a space like that. And at the same time, I also do feel like, sometimes you just have to assert your boundaries in that moment. I do know that women sometimes feel like they have to, hold back and not stand up for themselves, especially celebrities, because the next thing you know, there's a narrative going around saying that you were mean to this person and you're on camera and you don't know how to react. I could get that. But is it just me also, you guys? In that video, when this man hugs her, she kind of lifts up her leg like that in the air. So I feel like both these people's feelings are valid. So the guy, after, Doja Cat tweeted whatever she said on her platform, somebody went to the guy's TikTok and this is what they said. They said, well, she could have told him in the moment or reached out and expressed herself after. Not everyone is everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. But that was distasteful of her. And then the guy responded and said, yeah, crazy. I thought she was the sweetest. And yeah, I guess he he kind of got mixed feelings. I'm guessing he really thought it was a vibe. And I mean, if alcohol was involved, maybe both of them were tipsy. I know that if I get tipsy, sometimes I get a little too friendly. You see me talking to somebody in the bathroom like I've known them for a while. I do that. Okay, when I used to drink, I used to do that. Now I don't drink anymore. But you get the vibe. I remember my college days. Yeah, like you would meet someone in the bathroom and all of a sudden you're sisters, you're cousins, you are, I don't know, related, and you're planning, birthday trips together, but you're just tipsy. So you're a little bit over, way too friendly. So I don't know, you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about that interaction. The boy further went ahead to explain everything that went down and how he got to giving her the t-shirt. So let me insert what the boy had to say, and then I'll catch you after that.
Hi guys, I was just at a party and I got informed that Doja said some shit about me on Twitter. I just want to clear this up because it hurts, because I loved her. I watched her at Coachella. I've never claimed to be the biggest fan, but I really stand her and I think what her work is amazing. I just think it's crazy because she's the one at this event that was being so nice, and she pointed out my shirt, and I said, and I like that. And then when I went outside and she was outside, I was like, girl, you'd be the perfect girl for my Pride collection. And she said, what do you mean, what Pride collection? I said, oh, I released this t-shirt, blah, 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 I'd love to give you one. She said, I'd want one right now. And I said, oh, I could give this one to you. She said, no way, you're not gonna give this to me. And that's when the video started, and she was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now, guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt away. She's saying that I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff. I understand, guys, if I was being like too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. She's so iconic. I have only been saying the nicest things about her. She's the sweetest celebrity. She made me feel so seen. She said, Ami, I thought she was nice. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is for publicity or for whatever, guys, but I would have never wanted to make her uncomfortable. I would have never even filmed if she didn't say yes, guys. That video that we filmed was after everything, and I don't want to be that guy that comes on emotional or whatever, but I feel like I'm always the butt of the joke. Like, why am I the punching bag, bro? Like, literally, like, nothing happened other than her liking my shirt. I offered it to give it to her. She doesn't have to keep it. She doesn't have to do whatever. But she was obviously down, like, and I understand she has to set her boundaries. She's a celebrity. I'm not. I will never understand that. So I value that and I appreciate it and I get that. But for me, guys, I'm a normal ass person that's at a bar, meets Doja Cat. I just released my clothing drop for Pride, and I just offered to give her one, and she said, oh, I want one right now. So I had the size. I was like, here, take it. I apologize if I did anything wrong at all. But guys, I'm a human being too. And honestly, this just shows me, I guess, that maybe not everybody's who they show in person. I would have never said anything other than she's the sweetest girl ever. But I guess she went on a whole tweet rant about me. I never claimed to have it all laid out, to know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just at a bar, released a clothing drop. Doja was being very sweet to me. And also, guys, I know I didn't know her first name. I'm so sorry. I never claimed to be the biggest fan ever. I just respect her a lot for her work. I've listened to her music so many times. I met her 4.5 years ago at the VMAs, and I was like gagged. And I thought 4.5 years later, the world worked for me. Like, the stars lined in my favor, but I guess not. Hi.
Let's practice your English.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. So this whole entire situation is confusing. But from what the guy is saying, his energy, he is giving me someone who's panicking. He didn't expect that. But Doja Cat has since deleted those tweets. This is a mess. Anyway, let us move on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. Let us talk about Governor Newsom, okay? Now, you guys know that there's been an ongoing thing where, with Trumpy, they don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. And it seems like, well, he decided to use Nicki Minaj's song in his TikTok, Itty Bitty Piggy in the market. I cannot say out the name. Like, I can't just say Itty Bitty Piggy. I just find myself singing. But anyway, yeah. So he used that song, and the Barbz are eating it up crazy. And they're like, oh my God, let me find out that the governor is actually a barb, he's a fan and all of these things. And I'm like, you guys, when are you going to get used to the idea that she has lyrics for literally every situation? If we're going to look at it and if we're not going to be haters, even they know. I mean, I do hear other fan bases use Nicki Minaj's lyrics to try and diss Nicki Minaj. That's just how much applicable her lyrics are. So I'm not surprised, with that at all. Anyway, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. let us talk about Tyla. So Tyla is letting us know that in fact she is part of the Navy, and of course some Beyonce fans are not finding peace with that. They feel like, well, she said that to be shady and all of these things. They feel like Tyla has always found a reason to be shady towards Beyonce and all of these things. Personally, I don't know. I just feel like when I look at Tyla, in as far as these icons are concerned, she gives me more of a Rihanna vibe than Beyonce. I don't know what it is about her. I don't know. It just doesn't give me Beyonce when I look at Tyla. She can perform, but I don't think that she can dance as good as Beyonce. That's just how I feel. I feel like her energy is, even though she does dance sometimes, it's a little bit laid back like Rihanna. For the new girlies, I would say that, all these girlies, honestly, are giving me a lot of Rihanna. Normani is the one that was giving me, Beyonce when she was out there first coming out. And Victoria Monet, I don't know. It's like, I could see why a lot of these new female artists do relate to Rihanna more than Beyonce, because Beyonce, you guys, she is a beast. Like when it comes to the dancing and the performance, she really does give it her all. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Who does Tyla remind you of? Is it Beyonce or is it Rihanna? And do you think that by her constantly showing love to Rihanna, she is being shady? Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Livingstone. Okay, I'm talking about DJ Academics. He was out there reacting to Nicki Minaj's latest song and was talking about, oh my God, Young Money should go on a tour together and all of these things. And he also found it necessary to be calling Nicki Minaj auntie and all of these things. And I'm like, Academics, can't you just do your commentary and keep it moving? And what I find weird about him is it could be a Young Money conversation. Somehow he will find a way to try and insert, his friend, the Transformer, in the conversation. I'm like, where does Cardi B come in a conversation about Young Money? In fact, where does the Transformer come in a conversation about albums and music when she clearly depends on a record label's payola to put music out? Like, why do you find the need to do that? Can't you talk about Nicki Minaj by herself? Because where is this girl coming in? You're talking about Young Money as a whole, but where's the Transformer coming in? Is she even part of a group? At this point, I'd rather you bring up Dochi than the Transformer, because at least Dochi has got the TDE group and all of these things. The Young Money Big Three they are trying to recreate with Caesar. I can see why you would, see the need to, insert Dochi in that. As for the Transformer, it doesn't really make any sense to me. She doesn't ride, so there's no comparison there. Okay, she does not have a long running as far as music is concerned as Nicki Minaj. So what's the point? Just because she got to the surgery and got a face that mimics Nicki Minaj's face doesn't mean that these people are now to be compared. Okay, just because she went with Nicki Minaj's picture to the surgeon doesn't mean that, well, each time that you bring Nicki Minaj, you have to bring in, her knockoff version. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, let me insert what Academics had to say. But I don't think that after that, I'm going to be coming back. So that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
Posted Wayne's album. By the way, none of the pictures include Drake. Not saying they have to. She also did a remix to Band from New Orleans song. I think I could play it. It said, NFL fires some niggas then call us. Yeah, that's a shot. That's your shot at Jay-Z. Nicki don't fuck with Jay. And I don't think necessarily Jay-Z. I think it's just Roc Nation. A lot of people who Roc Nation has been involved with, including what's that dude, Azoff. The guy, I think he used to manage or do some business with Nicki. Yeah, I think Nicki's calling it out. One thing I like about Nicki, me and Nicki, we ain't never been really seen eye to eye. Like, we never really had no relationship. But I do like Nicki is a straight shooter too. Nicki is a straight shooter. A lot of females in this business, they straight shooters. I think Nicki and Cardi, they both straight shooters. Like they gonna say they both got their ways, but they straight shooters. Nicki been taking on the industry for a long time. I think she just know, man, there's some hate going on up in this bitch. So you tell me that Super Bowl come to New Orleans, Wayne don't get it. We never did no Super Bowl, but we seen all type of weird ass motherfuckers up on that stage. Nah, hell no. Nah, she right. But I'm more interested in what's going on with her and I don't think her and Drake got nothing going on. Is it something with Wayne and Drake? What's going on still? Like Drake is posting Smiley's new record. Bruv, you can't post Smiley's. Yo, Drizzy, I ain't gonna ask him about it but like, bruv, you can't post Smiley's new record. And I get it, you're on it. Mr. Gucci. I get it, you're on it, bro, but you're posting Smiley's new record, you're an artist, but you didn't post. Am I wrong? Did he post Drake? On Wayne? Though? Bruv, you gotta post Wayne, bro. Like, you gotta post Wayne. Shout out to Nicki. You know, Nicki's always on the field, man. Consummate professional. You know, with all due respect to Lauryn Hill, I think when it's said and done, Nicki's so much number one. I think Nicki might occupy the first 5 spots in best female rapper. Just rap. Like, one thing about Nicki, bro, like, trust me, you know, I don't even like Nicki. Y'all know I don't like Nicki, right? Like, me and Nicki, we ain't never had no positive interaction. But one thing this chick do, this bitch always rapping. She always rapping. She always got bars. She always just like, yo, this is what I do. This is my thing. Like, Nicki ain't really good at nothing else. Ain't no disrespect to her. Anytime Nicki start getting sexy, she look like auntie. I ain't gonna lie. She look like auntie. One thing Nicki good at is bars. I'll give Nicki that. She like the only female that just still rapping out here. Still care about it. The rest of these chicks, they really like influence. They just act slutty. Song, no lyrics, but like, yo, I will fuck you there, blow a bag. Like, you know what I mean? Nicki's like still punchline barring niggas up. I'm like, yo, Nicki's still winning from like the 20 years ago formula because she could rap. I fuck with it still. Me and her are never going, because the Barbz hate me and I hate them too. We ain't never gonna get along, but I could get that to Nicki. Yo, Drake, this is the perfect time, Crody. You got Kendrick over here just doing some dumb shit. Bro, lock back in with your crew, nigga. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, a little EP with y'all. I'm gonna be honest, we don't want to see you and Cole go on tour again. You and Savage is fire, but we're good off that too. You know what would be dope and refreshing? And I don't know, maybe Drake is just like trying to, you know, appeal to the new, so like nostalgia shit don't really work with him like that. Cause Drake don't really do nostalgia shit, you know what I mean? Like Drake was about to do a stream of Kites, you know what I mean, like a day ago. So it's not like Drake is like, nah, let's bring niggas back to 2015. He's like, no, let's go on to 2020 or 2030. But it would be dope, bro, do a 7-song EP. Y'all 3 go on 15 cities stadium. 15 cities stadium. Y'all are all titans, moguls. Y'all are the goats. 1v1v1. That's all we want. 1v1v1. I like that tour. Remember the idea of the tour that Drake had where him and Wayne was kind of going back at it type shit? I would love to see him versus Nicki versus Wayne. And what happens is, each city, somebody, like, they obviously get comparable amount of performance time, but somebody get eliminated every night. Then they have a one-on-one contest. They have 3 stages, bro. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know the personal issues. Maybe there's some personal issues, but like, bro, yo, you could only find Wayne once in a lifetime. You could only find Nicki once in a lifetime. You find Drake once in a lifetime. Like, all these other niggas, yo, put it like this. All that TDE cock riding and shit like that, bro. They have one nigga. The other nigga blind as a bat. The other dude, he cool. Like, they don't have 3 superstars. First ballot Hall of Famers. Yo, Drake should be shitting on the game right now. Like, All you got to do is use your resources. You, Wayne, Nicki, go on a 15-city stadium tour. You drop a 7-song EP. Yo, listen, y'all a family, but y'all are the best of the best. Bar it up. Make some cool songs. 7 songs. 15 cities. Yo, it takes a month to do it. A month and a half. Historic. Y'all gonna sell tickets like it's going out of style. Y'all all do stadiums. Y'all tickets could go for $400 for the nosebleeds. Why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? Everybody's clicking up and linking up. You got Kendrick and SZA. Like, why are we not getting the real 3 goats? Yo, 15, I'm telling you, stadiums.